Hello everyone, this is Captain Gilbert Lee speaking from Taipei, Taiwan. In last talk, we are talking about the situation of 1946, which was 4 minutes before the collision, and the duty AB to come to the bridge taking over the watch. So the shipmate didn't properly deliver his watch to the third mate. So the duty AB didn't have advised his successor to watch out outside vessel situation. So this is kind of company's culture. Any kind of culture need long-term memory or experience to cultivate. So if all the AB or the duty office was just on the business for the first 20 years, or it was not enough to let everybody have the proper knowledge. Okay, because in the investigation report we found the motor vessel Sanchi. The radar's range setting was 6 nautical miles. Even if another ship is very close to his range, no radar setting had changed. The real reason may be that nobody thinks this is a danger to their life or any collision risk awareness being raised by anybody. So we have to undertake our discussion, use the AIS map, which we copy from the investigation report. Let's check on the situation on the 1946 by the AIS picture above. Let's see, on ship, Sanchi was on the course 358, which was the red numbers color, and the CF crystal is on the blue color print. Right now the position is 1946. We plot the speed vector of 3 minutes. As we say, this was the collision investigation stick. What we think is to alter course to the starboard side 015. Okay, this light green arrow is the course of 015. What we think is we alter course from 358 to 015, 17 degrees to the starboard side. We will be able to clear the CF crystal after 3 minutes with the about 2 minutes safety margin. So everything seems very perfect, just like we doing the same maneuvering at 9 minutes before 1941. We alter course to 015. Then but in the 1941 we alter course to 005. But right now, because it's close, we are alter course to 015 to get the same result of 2 minutes safety margin. But you are wrong, because you didn't take into the consideration of ship's turning characteristic. So let's check over what's happened when ship is turning. Let's check on this diagram. No matter how many rudder order you have used, at the first 2 ship's lengths, on ship just going along his original coastline. Only after 2 ship's lengths into the second stage, ship's heading leave the original course, and the ship's stern steer on the original course. The original course is collision's heading. So, if the collision happens at your ship's bow, then you are on the first stage. This means first two ship's lengths. In the second stage is from the third ship's length to fourth ship's length distance. So actually, we cannot get what we think, like we make the radar plotting on the paper. Just change the direction, then everything is done. Actually, the situation is that every turning will delay about 2 minutes. Let's check on the crossing situation on the pictures above. No matter how many rudder order you use, right now there was one vessel crossing from our port side. On ship is in the color red. Our turning will delay about 2 minutes. So what we expect 4 minutes before the collision to alter course. What you actually got is that the turning won't be effective after 2 minutes. The real situation is like this. We go in 2 minutes along the original coastline, and what you expect to alter course to 015 to get the effect of 2 minutes safety margin was actually impossible. So 4 minutes before the collision risk is that we are 3-minute speed vector out detector. So this is our situation awareness 4 minutes before the collision. Why we know we have 4 minutes come to the collision? Because we set our speed vector to 3 minutes. It is obvious that these two vessels' speed vectors still not kissing each other, have not crossed yet. But there will be one point after 3 minutes. These two vessels will come across each other. If you saw your own ship is at this stage, you cannot just alter the course by the ship's or other vessels' bearing. You must take the order action. That means better, especially these two vessels was about 2 nautical miles distant away. You must have at least 10 degrees more to avoid the collision. The minima is 10 degrees. If you have 20-25, they will be better. Actually, you are running off the time. So this is the situation awareness we must have. Every course change takes 2 minutes to be effective. So 4 minutes before the collision, actually you have only 2 minutes to make the course change available. In 2 minutes to change the course, maybe 1 nautical mile. So at least your course change must be 20 degrees more. This is our situation awareness. 4 minutes before the collision. And at the 1947, 3 minutes before the collision, the able sailors advised the third man, the CPA of Sanchi, as a AIS target on the radar was around 0.2 nautical mile. I don't know who knows radar have this function to display the CPA of the target. What the AB didn't advise the third man is the time to close point of approach is only 3 minutes. The distance in the collision avoidance always make a determination factor, as all the action have to take consideration of how many times to go and how many distance we have. So the lookout procedure actually need to some change. They should advise the distance first, then talking about the CPA. So this is whole industry miss and misleading of what we should taking care about when we are doing the lookout. It is the time that is matter, as our discussion is follow the timetable of the event, not by the CPA change of the time change. So if you are on the management level of the fleet or the vessel you are in charge, do advise your duty lookout if it's an officer or a rating to advise the collision time, because that is vital important to everything in the lookout, not the CPA. That's the equipment radar APA will provide, and actually it's not effective factor when we are doing the collision avoidance action. Okay, we won't continue on next 3 minutes before collision because there was still advanced stage which need drastic action to avoid a collision. Just in less than 3 minutes maneuvering, you should read my article as the picture showing. See you next time. Bye bye.